Okay, hello, and welcome to video number 2 in Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 2 for the 3DS, a remake of the DS original. Last time we went through the introduction, the first mission, and completed the first few side quests. Now we're ready to complete the rest of the first floor and move on with the game. So we go this way now, explore the western half of the floor. We have another one of those shortcuts, but it's going to be a long time before you get to the wall, the other side of this wall that can open it up from over there. You'll be well into the second half of the game. So, to quote YouTuber H.C. Bailey, remember this for later, viewers. And as for this, a hedgehog. Sonic? No. Of course, naturally, you'd be inclined to help the thing, but in so doing, it attacks you. So. Ow. After it scratched me in the face. Kind of a pointless thing there, but okay, fine. And it doesn't do no good to use multi-target spells when there's only one enemy. I don't think they do more damage. I don't think so. I think it's just that they target multiple enemies instead of just one. I think that's the only difference. Or they take more P2s. Never mind. mysterious power. Oh. You mean it's like the first Zelda game where so many of the locked doors opened as soon as you defeated all the enemies in the room? No. Not in this case. Some sort of key. Yggdrasil key, which you won't be able to get again until you're into the second half of the game. So, something to remember for later. Of course, here on this floor, just a little 2x3 square room with a couple treasure chest items. It's, I think on the third floor you'll see another door like this that opens a whole new, like half of the third floor, parts of the second floor, and the bottom half of this floor, otherwise unreachable. But more about that when I get that far. Again, that's not going to be for a while yet. I'm still here on the first floor. You can't even get a Clever Roost side quest where the Yggdrasil key is the reward for until you've made it to the 16th floor. I mean, in the DS remake, the tree key, as it was called then, was found in the 7th or 8th floor by dropping down into a secluded area from the floor above. And yes, I have played the DS original. Didn't really like it all that much. Like a lot of video game remakes, the remake is better. Not always, but most of the time the remake seems to be better. I mean, there's a couple exceptions like the 3DS version of Majora's Mask, or other than the reconfigured Song of Double Time that takes you to any hour on the hour instead of just 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. And the increased number of save rooms or save points, when the original you can only save your game by playing a Song of Time and starting a whole new 3-day cycle. Other than that though, I'd rather play the original Majora's Mask as opposed to the 3DS remake. Then there's like the NES original Metroid versus Zero Mission. There it's kind of too close to call. I like both versions of the game have their positive and their negative aspects. But usually the remake is far superior in my opinion. And this game is definitely no exception to that. The original, for one thing, graphically, the enemy sprites were just basic cardboard cutouts. They didn't move, no action at all. Which was okay for an older game, but that game wasn't all that old originally. It was out on the DS in 2008. Only 14 years ago now. Metroid. Zero Mission was a good remake, except for in my opinion it got a little too coddling, too handholdy with its in-game map with markings for where most of the missile packs and energy tanks could be found, taking all the fun out of exploring. Plus it was a little too linear. I mean, it was good that they added extra content, a whole extra chapter at the end. So again, I like both the NES original and Zero Mission remake. Both have their good and bad things about them. One of these days I'll get around to playing that game. Probably both versions, the NES original and the Zero Mission remake. There's a lot of games I've been thinking about doing playthroughs of. The Zelda Marathon, you know, the first 8 Zelda games in release order: The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and the 2 Oracle games, Ages and Seasons. And maybe Minish Cap, skipping a couple games to get that. But again, we'll see. And again, yeah, you can tell I've played the game before. I already know what's in this chest. Of course, this one I remember because it's one of many cases in RPG games where you buy the item in the shop and then you find it for free elsewhere. Yeah. Like, oh sure, find it now after I buy one. Which, you know, can be annoying, but I just look at it, you know, you can just sell off the one you found, extra spending money. Like that Etrian Red Warp Warrior just now. You can just sell the extra one. Or if you're playing the game in one of the more higher difficulty settings, I believe, those things aren't permanent. You actually lose them when you use them like any other item. Which, by the way, is another one of the reasons I'm playing the game in the easier setting, if I didn't mention that in part 1. I mean, you already saw in part 1, if you watched part 1 of the series, I talk about how useful those Warp Warrior Ariadon threads are, and then I proceed to forget to buy one. Yeah. Luckily, I was barely into the labyrinth at that point. That's happened when I was like on floor 12. You had a lot more backtracking to do then, just to get back out. Rye bread. Okay. Shortcuts, kind of a pointless one actually, but really don't have any reason to be over here anymore now, unless maybe you haven't completed that quest for the or no, not that one. Anyways, now another one of the many improvements of this version of the game over the DS original. Once you complete at least, I think, 90–95% of the overall floor map, you get the floor jump feature. Instantly return to that particular stairway from anywhere within the dungeon, well, anywhere where you've already activated the floor jump. Very convenient fast travel that the original DS version did not have. Well, sure, it had a fast travel warp point every 2 or 3 floors, but Floor 2 of 25 in the main game and 5 more in post game. Now, this can get annoying since it doesn't map out. That doesn't even put a wall, the black line representing a wall there. I don't know why, but for whatever reason you got it. And as for graphics, if that's supposed to be some kind of impassable barrier, how come they couldn't make it look taller? I mean, the way it looks right now, it's what, waist high to a fully grown adult to simply walk over the frickin' thing. Hardly an impassable barrier. Oh well. Oh, one new enemy. Sunflower. Alright. Now, before I open that door and fight what's on the other side of it, heal up. We're about to be introduced to another mini-boss foe enemy. It's kind of odd. Most RPGs are set in like a medieval time setting, but thou shalt not, you know, the old English speak, medieval time setting. But with the foe we're about to fight as soon as I open this door, makes me think in this game we went back to the Jurassic era. Yeah. Dinosaurs? Okay, game, whatever. Why avoid it? Let's fight the thing. Okay, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I only have enough MP for... Oh well. Should be okay. Of course, again, on higher difficulty settings, like I said a couple times in part 1, on higher difficulty settings, you probably want to avoid confrontation with these mini-boss foes. They do a lot more damage. At least I would imagine, I don't know. I've never actually played in any of the higher, well, I did once, okay, fine. But don't remember exactly, comparative-wise, how much more damage they did there in contrast to this. Good. And another level. Good too. Of course, in case anybody watching this is wondering why I bother marking what was in these chests since I've already opened them, you can optionally play through the game a second time after you complete it, and it could be useful seeing that before you open the chest. Hey, I don't even know if I need that item now. Can potentially be useful if you play the game through a second time. Alright. Well, as much as I hate running from battles in RPG games, this is one time where I'm going to have to. Well, for now, get up here and mine this stuff. Oh, okay, that will be for a side quest. Since I'm on the second floor now, there'll be more side quests available, and one of them will... the person will want that item. And that's for one of the parts of the game that I'm not too crazy about. But, and I'll get into that when I get back to town. Not that way. That way. Oh, one spot over. Alright. Now what does he want? We already did his initiation side mission. Well, not really a side quest, but...
Could I ask your help?
Yeah. Again, since it involves him, something you have to do. It's not an optional side quest.
Oh, if it isn't the explorers!
Really? We barely made it to the second floor.
To be clear,
Cafe. Do we look like chefs to you? I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being a chef, but come on. That was supposed to be a joke, by the way. Don't take that too literal in the comments, please. Thank you. Again, nothing wrong with being a chef. It was just a joke. Anyways, recipes. Seems like so many games these days have cooking aspects. I mean, it's kind of cool in some games, different effects for different recipes. It's just, not a big fan of it in this game, to be honest.
do you understand?
Okay.
I am Regina Dubois. I've been given the chance to run my own cafe.
Well, good for you. What do you want us to do?
Yeah,
No.
I must protest. I am sorry.
That was being rude? How do you figure... I must have missed something there, but it didn't seem too rude to me. Sure.
I await your triumphant return.
Oh, it's you. I just finished the preparations. Yeah.
Cookbook with 4 recipes. There's a Western food, a Japanese food, and a Chinese food. Cookbook for each of the 5 strats. Sets of 5 floors. Plus, if you do any of the post-game content, Stratum 6, floors 26 through 30, there's one of each for that floor too, or on that. Yeah, on that's for those. Yeah, I suck at explaining things sometimes. Coffee. Oh, cool. Don't mind if I do. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Thank you. Okay. That's why you buy them from stores, you know. But there is no rye or sugar beets in coffee. I mean, I suppose you could get sugar from sugar beets to put in your coffee, but directly speaking, there's no rye or beets in coffee. Somehow I doubt that. I don't think rye bread, I mean rye. Never mind. Video game logic, go figure. Just go with it. So many times, the more you try to figure it out, the more you end up with headaches and more questions than you had before you started.
I'm counting on you guys for ingredients, all right?
Yeah, got 'em.
It's not a big deal.
You're right, it's not a big deal. This whole side quest thing is not a big deal.
Huh? All right. I'll give it everything I have.
Yay. And more
You have a
tutorials.
moment?
Okay, now, as for cafe names, I don't know, maybe it's just the old classic 80s movie fan in me, but the only cafe name I can think of right offhand without giving it too much thought. No. From Back to the Future Part 2. And here we go with the tutorials again. Frickin' modern games have to explain
I see.
everything.
Let's get started.
I mean, I don't mind that to an extent. But like I said in part 1, why should I have to watch the same tutorials on a 6th or 7th playthrough that I did on the first playthrough? I already know anything that the tutorials can tell me. I already know from having played the game multiple times already. Tutorials can be nice, but make them optional. There if you need them, but skippable if you do not. Anyways, you can now recover HP by walking, kind of like the Erdrick's armor in the first Dragon Warrior Dragon Quest game. Or the healing mill in some of the Castlevania games like Portrait of Ruin. The rest of these I don't think I can do yet. Need more items from other either mining spots or enemy drops. I will do these recipe books, this part of the game, later on.
Later.
Yeah, like you said, later.
Welcome.
Grenades. Okay. Blow my enemies to bits, huh?
Yes.
Never used these myself, but I'm guessing from the description they're probably meant to be used to help avoid battles with the full mini-boss enemies. At least that would be my guess. I don't know. I'd actually have to look that one up myself.
That's amazing. Here you go.
Again, I only played the game once in a higher difficulty setting. It just, again, having each random battle be more strenuous than they need to be just isn't my way of enjoying a video game. If you like that kind of challenge playthrough stuff, more power to you. To each their own. But me, no. I just can't have fun with an RPG game when each and every random battle enemy is kicking my butt left and right.
Please, take your time.
Okay.
We had some new things come in.
Don't even have a party member that can use bows and arrows.
I'll take good care of them.
Here we go again with the slowdown.
I'll take good care of them. I'll take good care of them.
You do that. Let's see now. The end of the last part. Let's see what it. No, not that way. Didn't get any of those.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
And of course, mage characters can't use shields, typical for RPGs.
Here you go. 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 Here you go.
I think that pretty much does it then, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, sure. Might as
Here
well.
you go. Oh, of course. I'll take those. I'll take good care of them.
Oh, brother.
Here you go.
And I'm not gonna buy 1 point of defense. Hardly noticeable. Besides, I don't have enough to, even if I did, even if it was worthy, I don't have enough to buy 3 more pairs anyways. Heck, I don't even have enough to buy 1 more for that matter. I'm looking at the wrong end. 20, but 304. Yeah, I don't even have enough to buy 1 more pair.
I'll take good care of them.
No. Could buy weapons for these 2, but only 3 points. And for mages, typical in RPGs, for mage type characters, doesn't matter what the weapon they're using, their strength is usually so low, you're still going to do minimal damage in physical attack anyways. Customarily, I mean, it's not like I've played every RPG ever made. Some may have
Thank you very
exceptions to
much.
that.
Hello. Of course.
mage characters
Here's the
usually
guest
have
book,
very,
dear.
very minimal attack power for physical attack. Usually.
All right, be careful.
Again, she says that like she thinks we're going to be reckless and suicidal. Oh, here we go again with this crap. Why does it... binds, or this game's equivalent to paralysis, basically, but in refresh, remove status ailments. So they can be useful, but status ailments like poison, for example, usually they disappear as soon as they're cured as soon as the battle is over. So no real need to worry about that too much. Again, at least not that I've ever experienced. Never really had much of a problem with poisoning or petrification. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to do some side quest.
Dig a seat. All right.
Okay.
Which one you thinking?
Oh shoot!
This one, huh?
I did it again.
Sure.
Always do that. Sell off all the items. And even after I was just commenting when I found this item that it was going to be a part of the side quest, and then I go and sell it. Ugh. I can be so dense sometimes. Now I get to go find it again and hope the game doesn't pull its usual Etrian Odyssey fetch quest BS. Luckily, I only need one.
Keep at it, all right?
Oh well, this time I only have myself to blame. I'm the stooge that sold the item, not even thinking about it. Luckily, where I got it from isn't too far away, so not too much backtracking to do to get back there and try again. I was afraid of this. Damn it. Great. How long is it going to take to get it back now?
Oh, you.
What now?
That's so.
Why? What? I already helped you with your recipe.
You have a moment?
Wait a minute, I thought they didn't start this until you got to the 3rd floor.
Alright.
Okay, I was wrong. I was thinking they didn't start this until the 3rd floor. Or until you came back from making it to the 3rd floor. Another one of the aspects of the game that I'm not too particularly fond of. Grimoire stones. I mean, on one hand, yeah, you could argue it adds for a lot more customization. But it seems, in my experience, it seems like a lot of the times the effects of these Grimoire stones are mentioned in descriptions, but never seem to be programmed into the actual gameplay mechanics. I mean, maybe I'm just being dumb again, I don't know. But another thing I don't like about this whole Grimoire Stone setup idea is that you can only equip them here in the guild
Doing
house.
this then?
If you're in the middle of a dungeon, when you find one from winning an enemy battle or boss fight, you can't equip it there in the dungeon. You have to come back here, talk to her, and go to this option to equip the thing. Oh, here we go with the tutorials again.
Anything else you need? Later.
Yeah, you said it.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want? Aren't I so friendly? What do you want?
Yes.
Can you teach me how to get rid of them? Yeah. Let's just do this.
Good.
Damn tutorials. Yay.
Not bad. Take care.
Yippee. Another thing that I don't like about this Grimoire Stone idea is you can't even get rid of them conveniently enough. Not like selling items to Abigail back at the shop where you can hit the Y button to select all of them at once. Here, one by one, individually. God forbid you have all 400 of them you could possibly carry. You'll be sitting here doing this for at least a few minutes. I mean, again, to be fair, some of them can be useful. It's just, yeah, that's my take on the whole idea. That's right, I never did go to the inn. Got distracted by Regina and her silly Grimoire Stones tutorials. To reset those mining, digging spots, you have to stay at the inn.
Hello. Of course.
Oh shoot, I don't even have money for it. Oh, this is gonna be fun, you bet.
Come again.
Do I have anything at all that I can sell for an extra $5?
Welcome.
Okay, good.
We had some new things come in. Thank you very much.
Hello and welcome.
Sleep tight. Here's the guest book, dear. All right, be careful.
Would you stop saying that? No, it's reset. Oh, come on, game. See what I mean about Etrian Odyssey fetch quests? I had no problem getting that item before I accepted the quest involving it. Now that I have...
Hello and welcome. Come again. Welcome. Could I help you with any? I'll take good care of them. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome.
Give this one more try. If I don't get the item this time, I'll just move on. There are other mining spots on the second floor that could potentially get that item from.
All right, be careful.
Not gonna waste any more time, mine or yours, whoever's watching. Waste any more time on this. Come on, game. Work with me here. Alright, screw it for now. I'll get it later. Because there are other mining spots on this floor that I can get it from. For now, let's just move on. But yeah. Now you see that I wasn't exaggerating when I said that earlier. So again, I had no problems getting that Amazonian, whatever, Amazonite item initially. Then Boneheaded Me sells it like it. Then I took that quest, and now it's... Oh, the Etrian Odyssey fetch quest. Like the game knows. Oh, you need that item now, do you? Well, good luck getting it. See? Can't even equip those Grimoire stones here in the dungeon. Even the ones I just found. Can only do that, well, back at the cafe. But what if I don't want to go back there right now? Another one here, huh? sorry. Excuse me. Okay, good. Got him. Treasure chest. Door. Well, not that way. Where did I learn to draw? This is a dead end. Oh, not you again. I'm gonna just leave you be this time. Last time I tried to help you, you scratched me in the face. Oh, not. Introduction to the rare enemies. Basically just a shiny or sparkly, slightly stronger version of the same enemy we saw already. Gives a little bit more experience than the standard one would. Yeah. Stop explaining everything. Ugh. I still got one more of those. full enemies yet. Be a while before I get on that side of the wall to open that up from over there, but okay. Mark it for now. Oh, now I got, okay, good. Be careful not to sell it this time, stooge. An issue if I'd remembered that before. I still had it to begin with. Go again with the impassable barriers that certainly don't look the part. Oh, it's Wolfgar. Of course, if you're playing the game in story mode, you would have already seen him during the first mission. Since playing the game that way, you'd only have main title character, well, subtitle character, and I think one companion. Wolfgar would be like an additional party member, much needed in that case. But since I'm not playing it in story mode, this is the first time I'm seeing him. Hollow. Okay. Whatever. This little room. Granted, it's some time away yet, but this room, or somebody that'll be in this room, will be part of a side quest later. Yeah, game. Yeah. Game is trying to give you a hint here. Try to lure the enemy into that trap door. But I don't want to do that. I don't even like sleep spells in RPG games. I know that's a very unpopular opinion amongst RPG fans, but to me, not only do they not work a lot of the times when I did, when I was heavy on, I did like using them. Let me rephrase that. They most of the time didn't work, but, and I know I'm overthinking it myself, but just to me it was almost a form of cowardice, putting an enemy to sleep and then kicking it while it's down. And again, I know I'm overthinking it, but in the case of this scenario here, yeah, I just rather fight the enemy at full strength. For both of us. Ever heard the expression fair fight? Sleep spells are taking advantage of that trap door behind us in this room now. I mean, again, don't get me wrong, if you're playing the game in a higher difficulty setting, that'd probably be a good idea to try to lure him in there, making it easier to avoid confrontation with him.
Did I surprise you?
Okay, who are you with the Cloud from Final Fantasy VII hairstyle?
Now then, I should introduce myself properly. I am Hrothgar.
Hrothgar? Okay.
Wolfgar and I are members of the Beowulf Guild.
Yeah, one of the few other guilds other than your own that you actually see in the game.
I see. That's what I think.
Why avoid it? I kicked its butt.
That's great.
Really? You talk about that thing like it's the toughest enemy we'll ever see for the rest of the game. Come on now.
I'm sorry for what happened.
What happened? What?
Well then.
Can we go now, game? There's the stairs to floor 2, or 3 rather, I'm already on it. Oh, just a dead end, okay, never mind. Thought there was another one of those mining spots over there. that stairway for floor skip or floor jump, whatever. And head out. Now, report that quest as
Legacy.
completed
What
before I
you
end up
got?
selling that
Not
item
bad.
again.
Sure. Am I right, huh? All right.
Oh, that
Which
one?
one you thinking?
Okay. No battles
This
or
one,
anything
huh?
involved. You don't even
Huh?
leave. You don't even leave town for this side quest.
Good luck. Keep at it, all right?
Oh, hello there.
Yep.
Oh, my.
Quona? I suppose. Not supposed to have realistic names, I guess.
Hello.
Do we look like babysitters to you?
Huh?
So yeah, basically you want us to be your babysitter. Sure. Guess you could say
Is
nice,
that okay?
nice break from fighting enemies.
Hmm? Thanks, loves. Oh. Is that okay? Have a nice day. See ya.
Okay. Now what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Sure. What's wrong? What? Is this a police raid? What's going on here? You drank too... Dude! What, do you think we're doctors? You drank too much and have a hangover, just take some Advil and lay down. Oh, you lost your card, huh? Why? Can't you just retrace your steps?
Oh, nice.
So he gets drunk. I mean, I don't want to sound like a prohibitionist here, nothing against the occasional drink, but come on. He gets drunk, loses his card, and can't even go find it himself?
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
So we leave the inn and head over to the Explorers Guild.
Oh, it's you.
Oh gee, thanks, I like you too. Oh, it's you.
Hello.
Don't tell us, tell him. Okay. I guess
Alright.
we wasted our time coming here.
Hey,
Oh. Well, why didn't he think of that?
yes.
Okay. We get it. You don't have to clarify.
Farewell.
Yep. Take some Advil, dude.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, I just can't.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go now?
Thanks.
Thanks for the help.
Come again.
All
Talk
right,
too much.
Be careful.
Take a seat. Not bad.
Of course. That quest is somewhat mislabeled. The shopkeeper girl. Wouldn't
How's
that
it
be
going?
Abigail at the Sitoth trading post? Oh well.
Say what? Sorry, all cleared
And
out.
that's all of the side quests for now.
Keep at it, all right?
Until I get to the 4th floor.
Welcome. Oh, of course. I'll take those. We had some new things come in.
Wow.
I'll take good care of them.
Ooh. 10 points of attack power increase. Okay. And since in this game they don't really take into account two-handed weapons versus one-handed weapons, like Ritual of the Night or Breath of the Wild, some of the more recent games I've played that do, this game, just higher attack power. The weight of the weapon isn't taken into account for attacks.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Alright, that's it.
Thank you very much.
And that's all for this
Hello
video.
and welcome. Of course. Sleep tight. Here's the guest book.
See you next time when we explore and map out the 3rd floor. Thanks for watching. Bye.